So here's the promise. Your child's going to get the one-on-one coaching and the tools, the strategy, the frameworks for full 12 months on how to become the best possible version of themselves and how to master their craft so that they can become a professional player. Now, for parents, you're going to be able to let go and watch your child shine. You're going to watch them take ownership of their development. You're going to see an elevated level of interest and excitement in the sport that they love. And you're going to see them take their game to a completely different level by taking ownership, taking responsibility, feeling inspired, and believing and having that conviction that they can achieve big things. And with the frameworks that we'll establish for them, this is going to allow you to take a step back and just allow them to shine. So if you're looking for the best possible solution for your child who really loves this sport, cares about it deeply, and wants to play this sport for the next 10, 12, 15, 20 years, this is for you. Coach Lucas here. Hope you all are doing well. This is the first formal announcement of our newest program, School of Champions. This new program is designed for soccer players that are serious about playing professionally, and it's for parents that want to help support their child in the best possible way to see them achieve excellence and help them live happy and successful lives. You see, over the last 12 months, I've seen my players accomplish some of the biggest things in this sport, like winning MLS championships, signing pro contracts, earning college scholarships, call ups to the youth national team. And this abundance of success has allowed me to see the patterns and the trends that these players do and their families that a lot of players and families don't do. And in today's video, I'd like to share what that is and also share with you how School of Champions works to see if it's something that can be beneficial to you and your family. So, the number one thing that the most successful players do that other players don't is focus 100% on their individual development. Okay. This sport of becoming a professional is an individual game. It's not a team game. It's an individual game. And the best players know this. The best families know this. And so these families treat their child's career more like a tennis career or a golf career, where it's hyper focused on the individual and it's extremely dialed in on what needs to be done to improve the athlete's effectiveness in their development and in their growth. The second key differentiator between players that excel and players that don't is the awareness of the parents. And what I mean by that is parents who understand how to position their child to succeed at the professional level and at the college level, parents who know how to navigate this chaotic soccer landscape here in the United States, and parents who understand how to support their child without getting in the way. And so if you know how to effectively address these two key patterns or these two key principles, you will really start to see your child thrive. And so with School of Champions, what we're going to be doing is solving for two things. Number one, we'll be solving for players that want a blueprint to achieve a pro career. And we'll be solving for parents who want training, education, and the right knowledge to best support their player to see them live happy, meaningful, and successful lives. So here's how School of Champions works. Number one, we have our 90-day intensive. In this 90-day intensive, the student and the coach are going to be meeting weekly in an intensive way where we'll be digging deep into the player's psyche to identify, are there limiting beliefs? What is their current operating system? How are they looking at going about training and games? And what we'll do there is we'll plant the seeds of exploring purpose and meaning, motivation, drive, responsibility, independence, all of these key things like leadership and building character, these are the seeds that need to be planted in this intimate setting if you want to see your player grow and thrive at the highest levels. And so after this initial 90 days, the player will evolve into this individual development planning phase. And in this phase, we'll hyper focus on the four key areas of development: the mental, physical, the technical, and the tactical. And so we'll assess your player in each of these four areas. We'll identify what are the top key priorities in each of these four areas, and we'll take those priorities to develop a 30-day action plan that your child can execute on. So this process will repeat every 30 days so that your child's hyper focused on their unique needs so we can accelerate their development, really get traction, and take their entire game and development to a new level. This is how you get great results. You see, when a child has participated in developing a plan that's specific to their needs, this breeds certainty and confidence. This allows them to take all of their hard work that they're already doing and add traction to it and really grow and develop at a rate that is effective and powerful. This is really the key solution that allows players to take their game to the top. With School of Champions, your player will also be invited to our training events, both our group training events and also our personal private training events. And in the group training events, they're going to be surrounded by like-minded individuals who really care about achieving big things. And this culture, this energy is something that is undescribable. It's really powerful, and it's something that your player needs if they want to succeed at the top level. And with our private trainings, your player would be able to work with me in person. And what we'll be able to do together is identify what it is that makes them very unique. What is their gift? Where do they shine? And how can they leverage that gift, that God-given gift, to really take the performance and let it bloom to a completely different level? This is a different style of personal training, and it's really, really powerful when you can get a player that's confident in their own abilities, they're confident to take risks, and they know exactly how to leverage their God-given talent and build off of that and take that to the next level. This is really where you see great players shine. And finally, in School of Champions, the most important part of this process is the parent support. And in the parent support, we're going to be providing you with top-notch parent support tools and education and training to learn exactly how to communicate and support your child in the best way possible without getting in the way or making things worse, and really just knowing exactly when to step in, when to push, when to pull, and when to sit back and let your child take the lead. We'll also give you the training and education to help your child succeed at the college and professional levels. You could see here we have partnered with college recruiting specialist John Beard, who helps our parents with the college recruiting process. And we've also partnered with Miroslav Galatovic, who's a 12-year FIFA agent, who put together an entire training guide for parents to show you exactly how to position your child for professional scouts and professional clubs. You see, most parents think, well, if my child is good enough, he or she will be seen. And I can tell you right now that that's furthest from the truth. There are things that you need to be doing as a parent to help your child have the career that they deserve. You see, in this sport, this is the most subjective sport in the world. If you had 10 different coaches, they're going to have 10 different opinions on your child's performance. And so, what's really key about breaking through to that professional level is knowing how to build resume, knowing how to position and put together highlight tapes, knowing how to communicate with professional scouts and network and learn about what trials are like overseas or internationally. These are the things that you need to be knowing if you want to see your child succeed at the pro level. So here's the promise. Your child's going to get the one-on-one coaching and the tools, the strategy, the frameworks for full 12 months on how to become the best possible version of themselves and how to master their craft so that they can become a professional player. Now, for parents, you're going to be able to let go and watch your child shine. You're going to watch them take ownership of their development. You're going to see an elevated level of interest and excitement in the sport that they love. And you're going to see them take their game to a completely different level by taking ownership, taking responsibility, feeling inspired, and believing and having that conviction that they can achieve big things. And with the frameworks that we'll establish for them, this is going to allow you to take a step back and just allow them to shine. So if you're looking for the best possible solution for your child who really loves this sport, cares about it deeply, and wants to play this sport for the next 10, 12, 15, 20 years, this is for you. So the next steps, we're going to meet, we're going to discuss a development plan for your child. So we'll look at their strengths, their weaknesses, and we'll go through an actual development plan for them. We'll also talk about the program details, so the curriculum, the structure, the tuition, and any potential scholarships. And finally, I'll share with you our selection process, so how we go about selecting players for this program. So again, if your player wants to become a professional and you want to see them live their best life, then I look forward to speaking with you very soon.